Good morning everyone, we're back at the army camp. There's Mark swinging away over there. I'm on my first target. Just dug a hole just there and about 6 inches down. Look at that, there's an AA key fob. I didn't expect to find that in an army camp. Right, we'll keep going. We've only been here 5 minutes, so see how we get on. Catch you on the next one. Right, next target. This one's for Jeff beat me mad. Look at that, Jeff. Another cat badge. Mark's just had a military shirt button. That just come out that hole. That's about 4 or 5 inches deep. That came up as a 27. Right, a solid 27 both directions. That's using Minelab Quattro. There it is with the little 6-inch coil on it. Right, off to the next one. Oh, just dug out that hole. Really iffy signal. There's a little tiny aluminium bottle cap. Little screw cap. It's got rubber inside it. I don't know what that was off. So, yeah, I think Mark's found a threepenny bit. And something else. Hang on, I'll get back in a moment. I moved a couple of foot from my last thing, that little bottle cap. I think got the first coin. You see it down there, look. Looks like we got a penny. There's Victoria on the back. Not Victoria. Britannia's silly arse. See a date on it. Let's have a look. 1920 something. Oh. I can just see the 2. I can't see what the other bit is. Oh, it's 1892. It could be a Vicky. It is. It's a bunhead. Oh wow. 1892 Victoria bunhead. Right, that's a nice one. I'll take any of them. Right, on to the next one. I've got a clue what this is. It's a piece of copper tube. It's got a curved end on it. Obviously been broken off something, but it's knurled and it's got green paint on it. So it's obviously military of some sort. I've got a clue what that was. I'll check and see if there's anything else in the hole. Right, moving on. Oh, it's not all treasure. From that hole there, it's a foil wrapper. That's only about 4 inches down. But really iffy signal. Anyway, you had to dig it. Right, on to the next one. I think I clouted that with a spade. You can see that down in the hole down there. Just there, look. I think I caught it with a spade. Oh, yeah, I just nicked it, I think. Alright. I don't think I done too much damage. It's George V penny. It's too dirty to get a date off it. We'll clean it up and show you the roundup. Right, that was quite a depth as well. Look how we look. About 4 or 5 inches again, maybe 6 inches if I'm lucky. But, yeah, there we go. Nice George V penny. Right, moving on to the next one. A nice big hole there. I found a little bottle. A little aluminium bottle. I'm wondering if that cap I found is if that's off that bottle. It might be a bit too big for that, I think. But it's got, I can just about see some writing on it, so we'll have a closer look at that when we get home. Right, on to the next one. We haven't had anything for a while. Just dug that big hole there. And we got there, great big brass nut. Obviously it was, I got an oil seal inside it. I don't know what that came from. But, probably something to do with the Second World War. Right, fill that one in and move on. Just come out of that hole down there. It is a whacking great piece of lead. Now, I can tell you now, I know what that came from. That's come off an old lead armoured cable. You can still see the bitumen on it. You can see that black on there. You see where it had the bitumen fibre all over it, and then it's covered in, not fibre, it was like a hessian coating, and it was covered in bitumen. I know that because my dad used to be a cable joiner on the electricity board. So some of the offers have been stripping a couple of cables here somewhere. I keep on finding this lead up this end of the field. Still, they can go in the melting pot and go down the scrapyard. I think it was 40 quid for the last lot I took down the scrapyard. All goes towards new equipment. Right, moving on. Right, only moved a couple of foot from that last hole, all that lead was, and guess what? More of it, look. More lead. God, that's more, again, stripped off a big armoured electrical cable. Right, let's see if we can find any more. Look, just come out of that hole. I don't know if you can read that. It says Hartley's Preserves. I don't know if that's from when the camp was National Service. But, Pierce with a pin, it says. Oh well, we'll put that in the bag, give it a clean up when we get home, and we'll just have a look on Google, see if we can find anything on that, how old it is. I should imagine it's probably from the late 50s, early 60s. Right, on to the next. Looks like we've got another coin. I can see something green under there. Yep, there it is. Is it George? Oh, make it. Oh, yeah, it's George V. There you go, look, George V. Nice patina on that one. If we can get a date off of it. 1921. George V penny. That was a real iffy signal. It's showing there's iron in the hole as well. It's quite a deep one. Set that. It's got to be what? Got 8-9 inches down. Right, on to the next one. Next target. There's only a few inches down. How about that for a lump of lead? God, that must weigh a couple of pounds. Although I think it's got a big chunk of iron in the middle of it. I wonder if it was, you know, in concrete, old iron railings in. Yeah, could have been. Oh well, we'll stick that in the pot and melt it down. I'll go to the scrapyard. Right, on to the next one. Oh, don't know what that is. Just come out of the ground. It's obviously a lever or something. Obviously went on a square shaft. Got a number on it on there. I don't know if that's military or not. It wasn't all that deep. Only a couple of inches just under the surface. Oh well. We'll ask the owner if he knows anything about that, whether it's off one of his tractors or something. Right, moving on. Oh, I just dug that huge great hole down there, look. And it's deeper than my pinpointer. And all I got out of it is the bottom of a tin. Probably polished tin or something like that. And there was a bit of iron in there. Looks like a big old iron nail. You know, like one of the big roofing felt nails, something like that. But yeah, it might have been nice to have had the lid to the tin as well to find out what it was. Anyway, I don't think we're going to be here much longer. I think Mark wants to go home for dinner. So we'll keep going though. Moving on. Looks like we've got our first cartridge case. There you go, look. I can see it in there. Oh, what's left of one anyway? Is it a... Yeah, it's a fired one. Have a look at that at the home and see if we can get a date off it. Amazing how they just rot away like that. The soil must be pretty acidic here. Right, 303 I should imagine. Right, moving on. Well, we're certainly finding some tin lids today out of that hole where my shovel is. We've got Snavelo Shave or something. Or is it Shavel? I can't remember if it's an H or an... Oh, we'll clean it up when we get home and see what it says. That's a weird one. Again, I expect that's something from the camp. Got something at the top of there. We'll give it a clean up when we get home, see if we can see what it says. Right, I don't think it'll be long. I think Mark's heading this way now. Looks like we're going to head for home. So we'll do a quick roundup of his stuff before we go home, and then I'll do mine when I get home. Right, quick. Right, we only moved literally, where was we? Just over there. Well, I just dug that other thing up, that lid, and another cartridge case. Bit bigger one this time. Still 303 though. We get them cleaned up and get the date off of them. Or we try anyway. If there's anything you can see on there. No, I'll wait until I get home and clean it. Right, we're still going. Oh, another cartridge case. I'm sure there was a gun emplacement in this corner. And so I've just found another one about a foot from the last one. I've moved about 4 foot away, and yet another one. The last one I put a spade through it, so it's in 2 bits now. Right, carrying on. Oh, I just flipped that plug over, and I don't need a pinpoint. I can see the coin straight down there. Look, looks like a threepenny bit. It certainly is. That's an old 3p. It's got a date on it. I can see a 2. Hang on. Who's on the other side? God, that's a crusty one. Oh, lost it. It's George 6. So it's probably 1940 something. I can't make it out. No, we'll clean it up. No. Clean it up when we get home. Anyway, threepenny bit. Right, that's a nice one. Moving on. Just as what I went back over that hole, I tried to put the plug back in. Look, looks like we got a silver. Yeah, 1942 shilling. Cool, it's in good nick. That's George 6 again. I think that's just in the silver range, 50% I think. Woohoo, silver! Nice one. I better check the old, make sure there's nothing else hiding in here. I'll tell you what, that's in damn good condition. I don't reckon that's been in someone's pocket for long. Right, we'll have another look. Just another coin come up, not far from that. You can just see the green from there. It looks like another halfpenny. Oh, hello, what's that? 19. Oh, it's a ship halfpenny. Can't quite see the date. Let's give it a wipe on the old trousers. 1937. That's probably George 6 then. Yeah, it is. Yeah, George 6 halfpenny. Oh, it's a nice one. That came from a hell of a long way down. Look, look, 6-7 inches again. Oh, we're starting to find some coins now. That's nice. Just as we're getting ready to go. It's always a way, isn't it? Still, there's always another day. Right, just dug that hole down there. Just found a wing mirror. That's an old one. Yeah, I wonder what that came off of. If it was off one of the lorries or Jeep or something like that. Obviously someone didn't want it. Right, we'll take it out with us. Right, we are definitely packing up now. We're heading. Oh, just pulled that out the ground. That's funny, that's the second one of those I've had. I don't know if it's off a broom or something like that. I don't know. That's in somebody had already dug. That wasn't my divot there. That's one that's been dug earlier. Obviously missed what was in it. Right. I think that one was. That was my one. And there's another one. Trying to think, if I dug that earlier, it might have been me. Missed it. Right. Mind you, how can you miss something that big? Right, let's put the screw back in there. Give you an idea, there's my hand, look at the size of that. Big lump. Right, we're nearly back to the car now. Right, quick look at what Mark had. He's got a couple of pennies, they're so crusty we can't see what's on them. I think that's a ship half penny, is it?
I think so.
It's George V anyway. And threatening bit. Don't know what that is. I know it ain't going to focus. Looks like a little flying saucer piece of lead. I don't know what the devil that came out of. Little button. Looks like a nice big general service button. Royal Artillery cap badge. And the usual zippers. A bit of horse tack. Aluminium top. Bits of crud. Another 303 bullet. And a little key. And that's something unusual. There's a light bulb. That's an old one. Look at that, it's solid glass on the end. Yeah, I like that. That'll clean up nicely. And a few nails. And anybody know what that is? Is that for putting your keys on?
Let's go through there.
It goes right through. Look, squeeze it up and it goes right through. So you can put a lock on it.
Brass.
It's all brass. Anybody got any ideas? Someone must know what it is. Anyway, I'll do my roundup when I got home, or when I get home. Because I've got so much junk in this bag. If I drop it on the floor, it's probably going to crush me foot. Right, we'll catch you on the next roundup. Morning YouTubers, subscribers and watchers. This is a quick roundup from yesterday morning hunt at the camp with Mark. I've already done his roundup, so I'll go through these quickly. The first one we got there is 1892 Victoria Bunhead. It's George V, I think that was 1921. That's another George V, 1937. I think that one was George VI, that's 1937, 1947 threepenny bit, and the shilling, nice one. It's in really nice condition. Is this thing going to focus? Come on, wake up. I think you can see on there it's 1942, and I say it was in really nice condition. Came out of the ground just like that. So that's 50% silver. Alright, as long as I'm going to put that. Then we got the cat badge. I don't think that's a beret one, because it's got a bar going the wrong way. It's got a bar on there. I wonder if that comes off of a best cap, or whether it could be another cuff badge. That's a nice one. That's the 5th one I've had out of there now. Then there was that AA thing. The bit there came off the back of it. I don't know if it had something in it, or it fitted on something, I don't know, but it was on the back. I'll turn that over, look, you can see where it was. It was glued on there, like that. So whether that slid on something, or had something inside there. But I'll have to check, find out how old that is. Then there was that great big bolt I found. I've got an idea. It had a cable or something through, a wire, and you screwed a big nut onto it to hold it in place. That was the, where is it? Little felt nail. I think it's a felt nail, it looks like one. And what we got down this end, all the bullets. I managed to get a date off one of them, which is 1942. That one I hit it with the spade, and it's actually unfired, look. And all the others have been fired. But they all came from the same area. There's that big brass nut, and that's got a rubber seal inside it, look. So, looks like it's had a hell of a wallop, whatever. It's all bent. I don't know what that came off of, whether it was from the camp or off a tractor or something. And there was the Nivea tin, and that's unusual. It's a whole one. There's not much left on the front, but I think that's probably from the late 50s, early 60s. And go back down this way again. I found that thing. I don't know what that is off, whether it's off a piece of the machinery, farm machinery, or whether it came from the camp. But it's got a number on there, look, it's stamped, it looks like C50, I don't know if that's 11. But obviously it was an operating lever for something, it had something steel on it. And it looks like that must be, I don't know if it's chromed brass, I think. And there was this thing. Anybody got any ideas what that is? It's knurled, got green paint on it. I've got a clue. So it must have been for turning it, as I say, that's why it's got the knurling on it. And there was this thing on there, it's got a number on there. I can't read. There's something, a G, I don't know if that's a U and 2 S's. So obviously it came off of something. It was a big copper washer. You can see that must have had a nut on it. Then that tin, look, and it's Chevrolet, and it says lather shave. I looked that up online, and I saw some advertising that from 1949, so just after the war. And then this thing, I haven't got a clue what that is. Actually, it's got, when I cleaned it up, it's still got wood in here. Came right up to about here, so that must have been, I don't know if it was off a broom or something like that, or you know, the old floor bumpers. I know I was in the Air Force, we used to have a big floor bumper, but I don't know, I can't remember it being like that. All brass screws in it. Alright, then we had the Hartley's preserves. Can't find much about that one, but again I should think it was probably late 50s, early 60s. Then that little aluminium tube, I managed to, it was flat as a pancake, I managed to straighten it out, and you wouldn't believe it, but the cap fits. Look at that. And it's got a rubber seal inside that, so it must have had a liquid of some sort. But nothing on it. It had some tape round there, plastic, and had a couple of letters on it, and that was about it. That was the lead that I dug up. And so you can see the bitumen on it where it came off of the big cable. You can see the strands. It actually had like a Hessian coat, and then they covered it in bitumen. I think if I remember rightly there was steel armour over it as well. I haven't found any of the steel armour, but I found loads of the lead. There's another chunk of it there. That was that big lump of lead. Say it's got like an iron bar in the middle of it, and I reckon that was probably where they used to put the railings in with lead to hold them in place. And the usual rubbish, bits of aluminium, tin foil, a bit of cast. There's an old wing mirror off of something, whether it come off a tractor or whether it come off one of the army vehicles. Been in the ground a hell of a long time. Bits of foil. Great big washer. Tin lid, another one of those. And that's something Mark found. And I forgot to put it in on his video, on his roundup. I tried to see if I could clean up the sides, see if there was anything on it, but there's nothing. So, God knows how they managed to snap that. And the usual junk, Coca-Cola. I don't remember ever seeing one with a green Coca-Cola. It's a green bottle, look. So, what the devil that was, I don't know. It's so squashed, can't read what's on it. But there you go. That's everything from yesterday's hunt at the camp. I say it still keeps turning up badges. I see Mark had a cat badge as well. That'll probably make poor old Jeff Beeping mad sick when he sees I've got another cat badge. I think he's been there once, and I think I had 2 or 3 cat badges and he didn't get any. Still, there's always another day. We should probably go back there again. There's bound to be more stuff to be found. Right, thanks for watching. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe and support my channel. And if you are a subscriber, thank you for subscribing, and we'll catch you on the next hunt, which will probably be on the beach, because we've got some huge tides coming up next week. Normally most of the tides I've been digging on are around about 5.5 metres, and we've got one coming up at 6.7 metres, which is pretty big, so it should clear the end of the pier. Anyway, we'll see you on that one. Bye for now.